Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. Look, last night was last night, y'all. It is what it is. Overall, the Chicago Bulls, they come right back down to earth and they allowed the Los Angeles Lakers to dominate them in a must-win game. Y'all already know. We got to talk about it. But you got to hear the music first.
Cognac, gang, gang.
Shy Bulls Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, holding it down on another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast for me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Look, last night, man, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Chicago Bulls 121-110 in what I consider a must-win game. But as I've been saying the entire time since All-Star break, don't get too high. They're going to knock you down. Don't get too low because then they'll lift you up. Just remain even keel. Hence why you didn't get much emotion out of me last night. Simply because you kind of expected the Chicago Bulls to at one point to go back to who they actually is. And I know we seen like some good stuff come out of this team prior to the Clippers game and then this Los Angeles Lakers game of last night. And there was a lot to be, happy about, especially how they did what they did to the Lakers on Sunday. Had Pat Bev going ahead and said people too little. You had Zach LaVine going crazy and things like that. But the problem is that when we expected these guys to come out here and compete and try to fight for their playoff lives as well, we were supposed to be more up. We were supposed to be more prepared for what transpired last night. And they came out flat once again in that first quarter. Chicago Bulls lost that 31-20. So what that tells me is that these guys, they weren't even, really focused. Zach LaVine didn't even score a point until the second quarter with like 9 minutes left or something like that. It was crazy. And that was the same for DeMar DeRozan. It was to the second quarter, I believe. But yeah, when you have a game and you allow Anthony Davis to go for 38, LeBron James go for 25, and then you get contributions from their other starters and D'Angelo Russell with 17, Austin Reeves with 19. That's crazy. And what makes it even more crazy is that they're off the bench. They only had two other players contribute, and that was Dennis Schroeder with 8 and Hachimura with 6. And the Bulls, pretty much, if you look at their bench, they had a lot of players contribute on their end. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the Lakers, you had Kobe White give you 17, Ayo Dosunmu give you 12, 2 points from Pat Will, 5 points for Derrick Jones Jr. But the problem is that when you got a starting lineup, which was problematic in the beginning because the Bulls went extra small and LeBron James was inserted in the starting lineup, now you just getting outsized. You know what I'm saying? Because they started the game with Anthony Davis, Vanderbilt, and LeBron James. That's just too small compared to those guys. That's just too small for the Chicago Bulls. If you look at it, you got in that front court compared to LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Vanderbilt, you got DeMar, Vooch, and Alex Caruso. No, that's not something that you try out there. And once we were able to tell early in that game that it was going to be problematic for the Chicago Bulls because the lineup's so small. Caruso cannot slow down LeBron James. He's just too little. And LeBron James is still too good and too skilled for that. That was just stupid in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys out-rebounded us 45-32. Turnovers kind of look the same, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what we expect. We expect Billy Donovan to go out there and not be competent on most nights. You know what I'm saying? Once he does go out there and put together a good game, we got to celebrate it simply because on most nights he's going to get out coached. And the Los Angeles Lakers, they were able to put together something that was solid from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? And both teams knew how important this was. The Chicago Bulls, they were a game out from that 8th seed, but now you lose this game. Now you're 2 games out. The Los Angeles Lakers, they were in 9th place. Now they move up to 8th place. Like, everybody knew how important this game was, but that tells you the difference in between the teams. You got one team with championship players, superstars over there, LeBron James and Anthony Davis, that's going to get their guys ready. We got some all-stars over here on the Chicago Bulls, but no championship pedigree, really. You know what I'm saying? At least as far as the leaders of the team. And they came out flat. Is that a coaching problem? Maybe, but these players should know what the hell it means as well. They should know the importance of coming into a game like this, especially with the games remaining on the season, where every game is not going to be a gimme. The Chicago Bulls, they got teams right in front of them that's gonna be hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? The next game up, the Chicago Bulls got the Charlotte Hornets, and the Charlotte Hornets, they've been whooping people to try to play spoiler, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna come in and try to play spoiler against the Chicago Bulls. Then after that, we got the Memphis Grizzlies, the Atlanta Hawks, the Milwaukee Bucks, then Dallas and Detroit to end the season. So when you consider the remaining 6 games, it's not a gimme. It's not a gimme. And for them to come out the way that they came out, it just kind of speaks to how it was all season long. That's why I always say, remain even keel, regardless. Yes, we're gonna cheer for them. We're gonna be happy for what they do on that particular game. But after that win, you flush it out. We got to get ready for the next game, because the Chicago Bulls can come out and do what they did last night or on Monday against the Clippers. And that's let us down with some bad performances. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't good enough. Billy Donovan, failure to adjust. That's something that's gonna continue to plague him. P. Will, I get it. You don't want to start P. Will in certain situations. You'd rather go with Alex Caruso. But in most situations, if you look on the court and you see a front court of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Vanderbilt, there's no way you can trot out DeMar DeRozan, Nikola Vucevic, and Alex Caruso to defend that. That doesn't make sense. So it is what it is, man. It's nothing new, y'all. It's nothing new. We've been here with the Chicago Bulls, and that's just what it really is. As the Chicago Bulls allow the Lakers to dominate them in a must-win game. And Pat Bev, look, I get it, bro. You went out to L.A., you did your thing, had your charm and tissue. You said LeBron was too small. And you know what I'm saying? It was an okay game. I'm the one to think logically. I'm not going to go come out here and say Pat Bev is supposed to give me 15, 7, and 8 or something like that. That's ridiculous. But he can come out here and at least give you more than 0 damn points in the game. That's what he can do. He can come out here and at least give you something better than what he did, because that's just what it is. Like, it got to be better, bro, because you kind of sparked that up. You guys didn't back you up, and you didn't help your case either. You know what I'm saying? So you got Austin Reeves out here saying you too little now. You too small, because Austin Reeves, he came back in this game and he was ready to play. Gave the Lakers 19.7 to 8 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. Like, man, he was hooping. You got to give it to him. But hey, it is what it is, y'all. This is just, it's another day as a Chicago Bulls fans. You know what I'm saying? Once all seem like it's going well, the Chicago Bulls let you know it's not all going well. But it is what it is, man. Hey, we're going to go on to the next one. Next up on the list, the Charlotte Hornets, Friday night. We go see what's to it. But hey, if you like what you heard today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to be a part of the mailbag episodes, we can get it started tomorrow and go ahead, hit the weekend with it. 773-242-9219 is the number. You already know. It's another episode of Shot Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.